Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good night here. Oh, you paid off all of your home loans in Animal Crossing? Good job, TCam. Hello, T-Master. Hello, Glow. What's going on with all you guys? I was just at JP stream a little bit earlier. It was a lot of fun. Some crazy stuff was happening in that game. It's funny because it's one of those games where I really have no idea what's going on, and a lot of it can be slow moving for the most part. But then there's a couple of weird things that happened that, oh, just made it totally worth it. I can't remember the exact name of the game. It's called something Dreamfall. That's all I remember about it. But yeah, I was just there a little bit earlier, which is why I started a little bit later today, because I saw he was streaming. And I didn't want to compete too much with him during his stream. Yeah, I had to wait until I got to the AC. Like, I read the first part as well, and I'm just kind of like, whoa, what? A home loan? That is pretty quick. No, it's Bismarck. Hey Sherman, how you doing tonight? But yeah, I think we're actually going to do a little bit of stuff outside the palace. I'm not sure when we go back exactly. I'm not sure how this works. This is all new stuff for me. This palace seems to work a bit different from the other ones so far. Let me get my phone out of the way. I think sometimes we have the phone near the, like, microphone, it can cause a bit of interference. I've actually noticed that stuff before. As well as if it's near your headset, I think. Hey JP, how'd it go? How did that last scene conclude? Did I miss something good? It got even weirder? You know, I know I should have stayed for that last part there, because it started getting crazy with, like, the giant ball chin dude. And then we had, a talking raven or crow, whatever that was. So how'd it get weirder after that? I'm curious. You need to go to bed in an hour? Yeah, I try to say the same things to people. Which is, if you do have to have something else you need to be doing, or if you need to go to bed or anything like that, feel free to leave. You do not have to stay and attend the stream for my sake. Yeah, no problem, man. It is all good. How young do we think you are, TCam? I think you have said your age before. I think we kind of know the generalness of it, but either way, it is pretty rare for someone, like, even if you're in your 30s, more than likely you have not paid off your home yet. That usually takes like 30 years, I believe, for like the typical home loan. So I mean, you could even be in your like 40s or 50s and still not have your home paid off. And if you've moved, then, well, add another 30 years to that. Pretty much if anyone here said that, oh, I just paid off my home loan in real life, I'd be like, oh wow, I'm surprised to hear that, because I don't think we have anyone that actually old here. I'd probably have to figure out if they're pretty well off or something. Or have a pretty good job. Going on vacation for 3 to 4 days? Oh, okay. That's excellent news. I'm hoping you have a lot of fun on that vacation. We were rescued by the lesbian with the unfortunate face. Oh, she's a lesbian too? Oh, of course she is. I guess just for the sake of dramatics. Who took us underground. We're now going to the warehouse of a gangster to find proof that the bomb went off was done by Evil Incorporated. I don't even remember a bomb, but I'll take your word on it. Was that how the power went out? There's a lot of stuff to file in that game. West Virginia, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to watch it back at some point. Speaking of JP, do your archives stay up on Twitch for like a while? Or do you eventually put them on YouTube? I forget how that works. I forget how you used to do it. Since it has been a while. Oh, that's what caused the crackdown, the whole bombing. Okay. Well, it'd been a while, so I forgot. Yeah, alright, I'll definitely have to check that out later then. Luckily I did clip a few of those things. I also clipped the old grandma too. Form a new YouTube page to go with the new branding for the stream? Yeah. Actually, if you need help with that, JP, let me know. Because you can make a, what they call a branded YouTube channel. I'm not sure, you might already know this stuff. But you pretty much can just make like a new second channel just from the account you already have. And that's probably the way to go if you want to have like whole archive channel just for your live streams. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Flying Grandma. Yeah, TCAM, if you want to check it out real quick, I posted the link in the, I posted one in the general chat, and the other one I posted in the shameless self-promotion chat. They're like Twitch clips, so they're only 30 seconds long, I think. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you about it later then. One day we'll have to go through it, and I'll show you. It's probably the best way of doing it, because you don't have to make like a separate Gmail account or whatever. Alright, so let's get to the business in this game. As always, before we begin the stream, I want to give a very special thanks to all the YouTube channel supporters, and especially those who are considered sorceress stabbers. That includes Seraph Creed, T Masterson, TCAM, The Villainous JP, and Silanova Art. Thank you very, very much. Now let's get inside Persona. Alright, so, you know, funny enough, there's actually an election going on in JP's game as well. That is, being much anticipated, and may or may not, and most definitely may, involve very evil people. So, it looks like we have kind of similar things going on, some parallels between the two games. I think we can only go to sleep here. We were getting lectured, weren't we?
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting the whole sleep thing again. Oh no, wait, we can meet at the hideout? What happens if I say I don't decide yet? Can I go out? Okay, I can go out. Never mind. Could we go outside? Okay, we can't go outside. Yeah, oh wait, we can go outside. Alright, well I'm just being contradicted at every point by the game. Well, it's actually good news, I suppose. So what's actually around here? Oh, that's right, there wasn't really much we could do. We could do the stuff with Shinya. I think it helps out with the guns in the game. So that's a possibility there. Yeah, I guess we can do anything now. What time of day is it? I couldn't even tell. Oh, it says after school. Okay, I was gonna say it's either early morning or dusk. So I guess it's later in the evening then. Let's go do Shinya's thing, I guess. We could do more fishing, but I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a break from that. I'm sure you've seen enough fishing in this game. Alright kid, show us how it's done. Getting really good, let's train today. Our bond will grow soon. Let's do it. No one will find it weird that we're hanging out with this kid who's like 6 or 7 years younger than us. Where the hell he's supposed to be?
Hey.
How are the Phantom Thieves doing? I'm still rooting for them. I hope they don't get discouraged and quit. Yeah, that'd be the worst.
Aww.
The war's still going on. Which one? It's probably because they think I'm weak. Oh, I guess he's fighting with kids at school. If only I was as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Hey kid, you may be small, but you played a great game. Who is this?
What?
What? So being big is better? Ha, my bad, I didn't mean it like that. Who is this weirdo? I just thought we should be friends since we're both gamers. Why is this kid being approached by multiple people several years his senior? It's getting kind of awkward. The name's Takakuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me? What the hell? Huh? You're Takakuma, the pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those videos online. What the hell? Was this some kind of streamer? And you're the one they call the king, right? I've always wanted to play you, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. Well, with all the news that's been coming out lately about certain YouTubers and streamers. I'm not sure this is a good idea right now. I don't need people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
You just call me weak. That's it, we're playing. I won't lose. As I expected of the king. Okay, let's get this started. Good lord.
All right.
I'm gonna win. I have to. This is so odd.
Way.
How? The king's getting destroyed. That's Sakakuma, isn't it? He's awesome.
Huh?
I missed? The king lost. Look at what he's doing with his hand on his face. Yeah, what the hell was he doing? I noticed that. Was he trying to like focus his aim or something? I have no idea what that was. What a nerd. Indeed. He's using a Minecraft hack? Of course he is. Yeah, there's gonna be some kind of story like this, like, oh, this kid cannot possibly be losing. He must be cheating somehow. Which is like kind of funny, cause like, is that really a good message to be giving to kids? Like, oh yeah, you're so good you cannot possibly lose legitly. Like, the other guy must be cheating. It's not that everyone loses sometimes. You got it. Alright, here we go again. 10 losses in a row. Wow. The king got slaughtered. Ha, that's hilarious. Look at everyone laughing at the small child getting his ass kicked in a video game. It's pretty sad. Like, half these people look like, I don't know, they're not even kids or teenagers, like, in their 30s or 40s, what the hell. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. You should probably stop for your sake. Shut up.
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? Oh goodness. Yeah, it probably is gonna be something like he's cheating. Cause that's like the theme of the game, that there's always these people you have to change along everyone's storyline. But it is kind of silly, because it's just like kind of playing to this kid's arrogance that he's the best. Alright, let me look up the guy just to be sure here. This guy's definitely a big nerd. They're all nerds here. I mean, like I said, half these people are here watching this kid get his ass kicked in a video game. And laughing it up about it. Right, so of course you have to encourage him. Which, yeah, great. Kinda like I said before. Right? There's no way I could have lost. Yeah, we definitely want to encourage these healthy mentalities of not being able to accept that you lost. That's excellent. Man, I guess the king is just a little kid at- No shit! Look at him! What do you think? Looks like I overestimated your ability. I'd feel bad beating you again, so I'm going to go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. This game is so bizarre sometimes. Damn it, you've gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess you'll get your revenge. That's another thing we want to encourage, getting revenge. Over something silly like a video game. I will. I'm gonna dox that guy. And then swan him, of course, because that's naturally what you do. I'm the one who's gonna win in the end. If I lose, it's all over for me. I'm gonna beat him next time, for sure. This ain't over. The strongest always wins in the end, just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch, I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser, you'll see. Shane is more motivated than before. Yeah, we built up his ego even more. It's an excellent thing to do.
Alright.
Crap, it's late. I gotta go. Man, that Takakuma though, telling me to practice for next time? A grown-up shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. Hey, shut up, game, how dare you?
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah, what a silly segment.
You're back.
Yeah, I like how he broke our curfew just to do that. That was definitely a good waste of time, wasn't it? Persona 5 calling out. I mean, yeah, it's like, game, do you want my money or not? Seriously. So we could hang out with EY some more. Now we do know he has a lot of benefits from his line, because we can get discounts at the store. How do I look at this again? There we go, confidants. Oh, you know what I have to check? I got distracted. I don't think it actually shouted out. Or did it? Oh yeah, I didn't mention the stream on Discord. Well, it's not perfect. I guess I'll do it now just in case. In case people are missing it and want to watch it. There we go. Okay, so EY should be down here eventually, the weapon dealer. Okay, so we can customize our guns eventually. Okay, Sherman, take care of yourself. And have a good time on your vacation. Now, I think I should have checked, I was already in the menu. He is the hanged. So do we have one of those still? We do. Okay. So that'll make this a bit more efficient to do. Hey Frostflame, how are things going with you? Did you get yourself all caught up? Oh, you're just dropping by? Okay. Well, I'm glad you stopped by to say hello. I'll wish you well in your continued viewership of the series. And thanks for doing that, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're probably still way ahead of wherever you are.
It's freezing.
It is a very long game, and I'm very slow at playing it. So thanks for your patience. Static electricity is the enemy of detailed work, so I gotta keep an eye out for it. What do you want today? Let's do some working. In that case, do some work around the shop. That should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you, huh? Alright, so this will just be... Oh, we're hanging out.
Good.
Alright, I guess we'll hang out with him. Alright, that's not exactly what I would have defined hanging out, but okay. Alright, there we go.
See ya.
The amount of hours tries in this game, I could never watch the VODs to catch up. I would just have to play it myself. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see how you could play the game if you're just like going through it quickly.
Nice.
Not necessarily stopping to do and read everything.
Nice.
Probably so much quicker. I mean, there is some stuff that is complicated to do. Like if you actually want to go in and manage your personas and figure out how to fuse them all. Because a lot of that takes experimentation. And a great deal of that was kind of helped out by other people over the years. Figuring out for me, and telling me the kind of recipes to make certain things. Alright, so they're both available. And we could get those up, because I think those do have benefits as well. Again, it's probably smart to check them out. Now, we don't really use Haru for the party, so maybe I should focus on Futaba since we get those benefits for pretty much anyone. Now, what is it? Active support's at level 6, it means morale support may now charge and recover SP, so I guess every now and then, this just kind of happens randomly. They'll restore your SP as well. Which is good to do. You would min-max everything and Google everything? Yeah. See, it's tempting to do that. I kind of only hold that for the developing the character relationships. For the most part. I don't even do it every time, but I feel like it's a good thing to do since it seems to boost up your ability to do certain things in combat. Remember when you were catching up on Persona streams and skipped through the majority of an episode because it was just dungeon crawling? Yeah, the thing is with the dungeons, you could probably safely skip most of it because there's not a whole lot that happens. Certainly the memento stuff can be skipped. And even most of the stuff in the palaces themselves, there is some stuff that actually happens where the characters learn something or there's some kind of development with all that. Oh wow, the 4th time through Divinity? Yeah, that's like kind of the mark of when you know a game is up there as one of your favorites, when you play it through for like the 4th time or something. That'd be like Morrowind or something for me. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I want to see if Mike's online right now before he goes to sleep. Yeah, I need to ask him something. Just about tomorrow's stream, because I almost forgot. And I figure I'd do it now because he might be sleeping by the time I get off this stream today. So I think it was Wednesdays we're trying to do 7 Days to Die. But his schedule could change, so I want to confirm that with him. Divinity's easily 60 plus hours. He played Seduce Me for 300. Alright, all judgment aside about, Seduce Me as a game, because that's not the point. How did he put 300 hours into Seduce Me? Now that I don't understand. I could understand the whole, playing it through for multiple times, but I can't even fathom how that adds up to 300 hours. What the heck? Oh, did you have autocorrect or you're on your phone? That happens to me a lot.
Okay.
Alright, so we can still go around. Yeah, I might do Futaba's event today. Try to max her out. Because it helps with like every party. Because you kept playing it? Alright, well I figured you kept playing it. But are there really 300 hours of content in Seduce Me? Like I think we played it through once for one of the routes. And like I want to say like maybe it was at most 5 hours? Oh, you lost something so you had to play through again. That is pretty crazy. Did you hear you got online? Well, I see that you're online now, Cake. If that's what you mean. But yeah, hello. What's going on with you? Oh yeah, I did see you say hello a little bit earlier. I was a bit distracted answering other things. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Cake. It's good to see you. A horrific drama is unfolding before me. I never expected such a frightening uproar. Oh, this again? Oh, for Nintendo Online, okay. Yeah, I think I saw you mention that the other day. I don't care about the rigged race, I'm talking about my blog being attacked. Oh great, of course he's a blogger too. All I did was praise my film critiques under another name. Just a little bit of acting, oh of course. Somehow the internet found out and hates me now. And the jeers got worse when I tried to explain myself. Perhaps this is a sign. Perhaps I'm gonna move on from critiquing film to the next stage of my career. Yeah, his career. Cheer your ass up. I won't be swayed by honeyed words. I won't let you mock the fact that my blog is under attack. So dramatic. Well, I'll be going home then. Well, good for you. Oh yeah, Cake. No worries. Have yourself a good night. Thankfully we're not doing anything too M-rated right now, so you didn't see anything too bad. Like I said, this game is,
Hey.
it kinda goes all over the spectrum. Some of it gets very mature and other parts are rather immature. Thankfully we're not doing anything that involves the teacher this time around. Good lord.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's go hang out with Futaba then. Actually, what is her? Arcana. Because I don't know if we have hers. And I guess it would help out a little bit since we still have a few levels to go. She's the Hermit. Well, I should have figured that one out. Yeah, we have a number of levels to get with her. Do we have a Hermit? We do not have a Hermit. Who would I get rid of though is the question. As the question indeed. Maybe I'll go and try and make one. Or I'll just lose one. She should be the Hacker Arcana. Well, if only they actually had one like that. Let's go to the room. The Room by Tommy Wiseau, of course. I actually stepped inside.
Inmate.
9 is a lot for Natome. Oh, there's 9 roots in the game. Okay, I didn't know that much. I figured there were 5 of them. Because there were 5 of the, whatever you call them. The, incubi. Don't mention that movie again? What? The Room?
They seem composed.
Come on, it's a world famous movie. Of course I'm gonna bring it up every now and then.
Justine, you handled
It's a masterpiece of cinema.
Read here.
I bet that one blogger guy, the pompous guy, he probably unironically likes The Room. Probably actually thinks it's the best story ever.
You want to register it?
Yeah, I should probably update these things, right? How do I do this toggle? So this is one we just got, so we don't want to register this because this would override the one that we did have. I could probably get rid of this. I think we just picked it up without meaning to. Oh, no, I don't want to register that. Hold on, back out. Yeah, I could use it to strengthen someone else, I believe.
Inmate needs our guidance.
Let's just do that, maybe.
Gonna string 'em up?
So I could make one.
Let's execute. What path do you want?
I don't know if we can make the one that we want. Let me see. So we can make some hermits, but would use up some personas we probably want. Definitely not doing this one. Yeah.
Will this truly
What about these two? Probably not. Yeah, we'd be getting rid of Valkyrie. Which, I mean, I guess we're not really using the most anymore at this point. Because it really has mostly physical, and the other thing's better for physical now at this point. It does have increasing attack, though. This one's kinda cool, and it has fire, too. You're tearing me apart, Mona. Oh, okay, so you actually date people besides the, Oh, yeah, Succubus. 3 humans. 2 of them are your best friends and your rival, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that everyone was included in that. Like I said, I only played it through once, though, so. Huh, interesting. Anyway, before I get distracted here, I think I might just strengthen one of the other ones. And then we'll go ahead and just recall one of the other ones. So we can kind of keep what we have so far. So we could strengthen any of these that we choose. Let me see the stats first. So they're pretty much maxed out. Shiva still has something to learn eventually. So maybe I'll strengthen Shiva. Don't want to use that. Hold on. It would be using this one, the Empress. Because the Empress should be Makoto and we already have her maxed out. And I think we just got this persona extra for some reason. Okay. Oh wait. There we go.
That will do.
Not impressed at all. But we'll take it. You know, they look kind of similar. They kind of have a similar dance they're doing. That's funny.
This is what the persona shall be.
Sure, let's do it.
This may be a bit gruesome.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. But we'll skip it. Don't want to get demonetized for a gruesome execution. Yeah, the good thing about visual novels is there is a certain accessibility to making them, as opposed to like making a full-out other game that, you know, you may have to like actually make character models and animate them and all that stuff. Like, that is obviously a lot of work. Alright, so we did level this up, and it has this new gun attack. Let's see. Severe damage. Heavy electric damage. Oh no, this would be good to keep. Definitely don't want to get rid of that one. Medium Almighty. Only medium Almighty though. So it's probably nothing to like really write home about. Automatically recovers SP, which is a good thing. Medium Ice, eh. And it's only to 1 foe, so it might be time to get rid of that, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of the Bufula. Oh yeah, look, we're gonna get this eventually, so this will replace that. That'll be awesome. Okay. I feel good about this. Oh, what's this? Bad beat? Eh, we don't really need this, because we already have this one. So we'll just drop this. A chance of despair. Like we really needed to have another Danganronpa reference in this.
Finished
Okay.
now? Just
Yeah, I guess so.
you handle this.
You always wanted to make a game? Yeah, there are like a couple of ways to try to do it where if you're just an amateur person wanting to make one on your own, you can kind of go that way. Visual novels are very easy to get into because Ren'Py is an open source. Well, I don't know if it's open source, but it's a free engine for creating a visual novel, and it's pretty simple to learn.
These are the paths
Then,
you've walked.
if you want to make like another type of game, like maybe an RPG, there's RPG Maker, which you do have to actually pay for. But from what I've seen, they actually give you a lot of tools for setting up a game like that very easily, where you have that kind of turn-based combat. You technically made one as a test? Yeah, I've messed around with that too, T-Cam. Obviously, again, nothing that was actually released, but just for the sake of like testing it out and seeing how it works, and it's pretty easy to pick up on. It can get very complicated because, well, it's called Ren'Py because it involves Python, and it is a language where you could do a lot of stuff. But there's also a very simplified aspect to it where you don't actually need to learn everything about Python, actually do the bare necessities to make a game where it's just kind of simple text and decisions. Like, that barely requires any knowledge of the actual language. What day is it right now? In the game? We'd have to check in a second. I'll tell you in a little bit, Fantron, once we get out of this right here. I almost forgot though. Oh no. Yeah, we're here for, whatever it was. Hermit. We'll just get the cheap one.
This persona, a fee is required.
She's like, what the hell are you doing with this persona?
Accept
It's so
this
useless.
persona.
Alright,
Done already.
let's get out of here. Sunday. Oh! Yeah, Sunday. Which means we should go... I know what Fantron's about to say. That's a good reminder. Yeah, we should go ahead and buy one of those thingies, right? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Because even though you don't need to know a lot of Python for Ren'Py, it'll help you a lot if you want to make things that are more advanced. Because there's a lot you can do in the games. I can't remember where it is exactly. It's somewhere in the subway system. Maybe it's just this one? Oh no, it's just showing. I think it's the walkway. This is it.
Welcome.
So this will get up charm. Is that the one we need? Too scared to get it? Oh, calm down. Just want to double check this. Oh no, it's this way. No, charm is already maxed out. Does it also raise up your guts?
What do you want?
Because I feel like they all do, because it's like a challenge to drink it all or something, right? I could be totally wrong. I might be thinking of the other thing, the burger. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Okay. Well, we didn't really need the money anyway. Let's see what these people are chatting about. Oh, they're talking about Shido-san again. No, enough about him. Alright, well, let's go hang with Futaba then. I could probably just send her a message and then do that. But yeah, I should probably start doing stuff with Ren'Py again. Because there's a story I kind of want to write, and I've never really known how to do it. It might just be a visual novel, but I've also just thought of leaving it just as a simple story.
Welcome back.
So I think for a visual novel, you kind of want to have choices, and it kind of changes like aspects of what you'd want to do in a story, because you do have to allow for some kind of range for what happens in it, so that people have options for different things happening. And kind of like the story that I've had worked up and been doing for a while now. I don't know, I can't think of a way where I would like split it up and actually have varied choices. If anything, it'd probably have to be like another kind of game besides a visual novel. And that would require like a lot of work to actually do. What was that sound? Someone on a loudspeaker? Alright, well that was bizarre. Let's just hang out. We don't need to go to the metaverse. Wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of an infiltration, you know? We'll be fine. Just relax. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, time to work on these bonds here. Wow, we had to go through this like 100 times. Yes, we do want to hang out with her. What the hell, game? They keep on asking me to confirm this. Would something bad actually happen? The next promise is, learn about my generation. Oh god. Where is this gonna go? Wait, I think I can do this next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find a lot of young people?
Let's go.
By Jove, I think I've got it. Let us be off try. Alright, why is she talking like super old school now? She wasn't doing that just a little while ago. Wow, you guys have actually started getting pretty close. Not like that's a bad thing though. Anyway, be careful out there. The school would be a good place. Go to TikTok. Oh lord. Please, do not show her TikTok. That'd be the worst thing in the world. So we arrived at the diner. I guess this is a diner for kids? I never really thought of it that way though. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at this place. Really? This seems more like a, like the mood of the restaurant doesn't seem to match that anyway. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere. Morning. The only thing I really know about TikTok was, and I only read about this a few days ago, apparently they're trying to start this thing where they're trying to pump and dump Dogecoin. And that's just absolutely hilarious to me. Because what's funny is, I referenced Dogecoin a few weeks ago, I think. And I'm not sure if it was like around the same time. Because I didn't think it was relevant anymore, but I guess it was kind of brought back by some weird TikTok people. But that's just hilarious. It's like baby's first pump and dump. So embarrassing. Oh crap, and you're with a girl. Oh come on Mishima, don't get the wrong impression here. You know we're going with Makoto instead. Is this a friend of yours? Oh wow, we could totally just wreck Mishima. Now why would we do that? There's no reason to go against Mishima. Wait, let me look up something here real quick.
Right.
Bring up his, or her guide, actually. Yeah, I'm supposed to dunk on him, who knows? Let's see, I think this is number 5. Okay, that didn't make a difference either way. Futaba would thrive on TikTok, she has that e-girl aesthetic. I guess, maybe, I don't know. I know nothing about this. I heard about the most recent 2020 terror news. Oh, I don't know. And I don't know if we should be talking about that on here. If it's like a controversial new topic. That could sometimes cause issues. TikTok has been said to be an information yeah, I've heard about that. How they're, I mean, that's the case with basically any company that's headquartered in China. Due to the nature of their government. But yeah, I would always caution anyone about their personal information, kind of regardless of where it is, What promise? Well... You just want to have a regular old conversation? So wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Mishima here. He's being used so he doesn't realize it yet. I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. No, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out. What the hell? Just call him Simp Mishima. What the hell's going on here? Oh, you're so nice. My name's Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. Seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. My luck stats really high. Let's see, yeah, I think you're right, I guess. Heck yeah, I could probably roll a natural 20 right now, if you asked me to. What the hell? She must realize he's just being used here. Wow, I cannot think of a better person to ask about fellow kids than Mishima right here. He's pretty much also been a social outcast. It's been numerous investigations. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't really know what TikTok offers beyond, I guess, it's trendy with kids or something right now? Because really, it's just another video sharing website. Doesn't really do anything beyond what I've seen on YouTube. Oh, what? Okay, that's different. I thought you meant something else when you said terror news. I guess you mean like terrible news. There's the bubonic plague in Colorado. What the hell? You know, I have heard of that. They mentioned that I was visiting, what is the name of the place? Yosemite in, California, and they actually warned you about the bubonic plague being in, like, squirrels and shit. Yeah, so it's actually something that does exist in the wild, but usually doesn't spread that frequently. Yeah, it's actually been, I think it's one of those things where it never really went away. It's always kind of been a thing, I believe, because I was surprised to hear it back then too. But I went to, yeah, Yosemite a few years ago, and there were signs talking about it. Like, be cautious around animals and stuff like that. TikTok does more than share your videos, it saves your private information. Yeah, it also shares your private information, no doubt. Youth, the unknown frontier. These are the voyages of Futaba. In learning how to make friends. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. I'm kinda nervous about what Mishima's hobbies would be. Hello, Fetchy, what's new with you? Do you like computers?
Yes.
Don't get her started. I'm always online. Me too. What sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you into streaming? I'd gladly oh my god, he's a simp! Oh good lord, Mishima, no! I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. I was just joking. Wait, do you by- oh my- what the hell? Do you by any chance run one of those racy channels? Oh, Mishima, please. I didn't see this coming. You need to be super courageous to do that though. It certainly wouldn't be unwelcome, Keck. For the Horde, Mishima, for the Horde. Whoa, that's the first time I've actually heard anyone say that out loud, Keck. Oh, good lord. They're both for the Horde. What the hell? They're both gonna go put on some Asmongold and leave us in the background here. What is going on in this game? He's asking if she's an e-girl. Yeah, he totally just did. Huh? That's all you took from that conversation?
I see.
I've got it. I can't believe... So we were here to try to teach her how to have like natural conversations and dialogue with people. And now this is what we've taught her. Great job, game. Great job. This overwhelming forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal. Mishima, are you an NPC? I love this game. It's pretty funny. Good lord. We're just going all over with the memes. Wow. Oh, let's see what we should say to this. Call Mishima the protagonist. I can't believe she just savaged Mishima that much. I feel bad for the boy. He's the protagonist. Really? Yeah, for some reason that's the highest one to say. Huh. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here, good lord. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Now he's Nishima instead of Mishima. Learn about my generation, have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Oh yeah, we totally covered those bases, didn't we? Good lord. I think I gained a ton of XP on this adventure. And it's all cause you brought me here, Try. Thanks. Oh yeah, a job well done indeed. I can sense Futaba's innocent joy.
Alright.
Clearly she's been cured now. So, Futaba-chan, it's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home?
Yes.
Right.
Alright.
Saying he's the protagonist is a commentary on modern anime, so that's why it's the maximum amount of points. I don't know what the modern anime is these days. Mishima's now the protagonist in modern anime. What a sad world it is.
Ah,
Wow, way to cut off him. Wow. Didn't even finish saying you're back. EY's still around and it'll actually level up this time. Jahaya, doesn't have anything too amazing, it's not gonna level up. So let's go spend time with EY. Whoop, wrong place. There we go. Work on those points there. Because the male protagonists are so bland these days? That's pretty sad. What the hell? What's wrong with modern anime? Alright, let me pull up EY's events. Long-awaited Celtis. Oh, apparently they were shop advertisements all along we could have been reading here. Whoops.
Oh, it's freezing.
Well, I guess you've been missing out. Let's do some more work. I didn't check out what the IMs were, but who cares? Probably is fine. You know, it's also pretty funny, thinking of it. I'm not sure people really refer to them too much as, you know, instant messages anymore. Not sure what the current lingo is. But is that still what the kids say? Try more. You aren't one of those racy streamers, are you? That'd be pretty courageous of you, but not unwelcome. Oh, good lord. I don't think anyone wants to see that. Don't make me share my OnlyFans account. It has been built, but I have not shared it with anyone. Let's hang out with him.
Good.
First you'll be escorting his Karu. Get dinner with him at the dinner in Shibuya. Oh, we're finally gonna meet him. At least I don't think we have. Now go, I gotta take care of some business with Suda. I'll be after I handle that, see you soon. DM? Yeah, I know it's usually referred to that if you're on either Twitter or on Discord. But technically it is a phone message, and I guess they are using text messages? Which is also another thing I don't think kids use that much, but I'm not really completely in the know there. My dad's really late, huh? He's the one who asked us here too. Yeah, I wanna say this is our first time meeting him. You know, it's pretty rare for him to invite people out like this. He must see something in you, Morning Sun, and I doubt he's ever actually admitted it. By the way, has he said anything to you? About me weighing him down? Aww. Well, considering EY's not here for this, I'm guessing this decision doesn't actually matter for it. But I would say no, nothing even close. Just to reassure the poor kid. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything though, he seems stressed out. I've even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times. But then, every time I've gone to ask him about it, he's told me there's nothing to worry about. I don't know, it just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. Oh, you're gonna try to learn how to make a quote? Yeah, Maddie would certainly know. JP and Mike would probably know as well. I think it's exclamation point add quote, but there's a certain kind of form you have to use with it. And I forget how it goes. So even I'm not too sure this time. I'll check it out in a second here. I guess keep whatever you have in mind. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently he was a good friend of theirs. This also seems to be a common theme in this game. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad even considers me to be a part of his family. He definitely does. Let me make sure. Even though he's not here, I don't think these points would count. Yeah, he definitely does. We'll reassure him. Or try to. You think so? Now that I think about it, have you ever seen his tattoo? The gecko on his neck. Oh yeah, we have seen that. The truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot from my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everyone picked on me for it. My dad would always come home to find me in tears. That's why I got that tattoo. You said it could be the new EY family crest. Aww. Oh, I did some research on geckos. It turns out they symbolize protecting one's home and family. I'd almost forgotten about that, to be honest. Maybe he cares about me more than I realize.
Yo.
Sorry for the holdup. You two look like you've been having fun. What have you been talking about? Alright, here we go. So now we want to keep this a secret from him. Actually, you could say girls too as a joke. And I guess it also counts. I think maybe I'll just say that then, because it probably is funnier. Well, I do want to look up this whole thing about the quoting though. See if we can figure it out. Yeah, I guess enter your choice here for what you want to vote for. Even though I kind of already made up my mind. Let's see. Alright, so quotes is, yeah, exclamation point, add quote. And then you just enter in the text that you want. And I think you have to have it in parentheses. Or not parentheses, in, you know, quotes. Sorry, my bad. Yep, we'll do girls. Follow your heart. You had a good laugh from it. Didn't notice EY's peace sign on his jacket. Oh yeah. I think you don't usually see that part of him. He's usually behind the counter, isn't he? Well, aren't you two a little pair of lady killers? I guess there's worse things you could be talking about though. Wait, did you get yourself a girlfriend, Karu? That's not what we're talking about.
Sorry.
Anyways, I can't stay long. I've got errands I need to take care of. Figured it'd be nicer to at least drop by instead, tell you over the phone. Oh, alright. Guess that's good of him. But yeah, he's a man of peace. He's trying to leave the life of violence and crime behind him. But they won't let him out of it, they never can. What errands? Or can you not tell me? They always drag him back in. What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? Should buy us something. Seems like this is a good option. Yeah, you should buy us something.
Yo.
Hey, it's not a bad idea. Order anything you want, it's on me. Okay. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with that deal we were talking on. I'm going now to meet up with the guy who set it all up. I'll have to fill you in on the details some other time. Anyways, this is all thanks to you, kid. It's real nice having a reliable part-timer to help around the shop. Excellent. Even if you're lost and you can't lose the love because it's in your heart. That sounds like it's from something.
All right.
Or if it's not, it's a very nice thing. You're not getting yourself into anything dangerous now, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
I'm out of here. You can hang on to my wallet, Karu. Eat as much as you want. See you at home.
Okay.
Okay. We ate dinner together. Oh, okay, I see. I've never seen that. But I figured it must have been from something. Sounded pretty deep. Innocent makes no sense. Yeah. They're all just gonna be talking about the election. And how great a guy that Howie is. Whoa. Alright, passed by most of the day again. How's our plant doing here? So we could be going on and checking out the palace. Now I'm not exactly sure how many days it takes to do that. But I figured we would work on our characters first before going back in. Try to level them up as much as possible. So I'm gonna guess here that, yeah, most of the kids are probably in school right now. Yusuke's out. Is it the afternoon? Yeah, it is after school. I guess they do that way on purpose. A secret tunnel? A secret tunnel, huh? What secret tunnel? Takemi usually has discounts that you get eventually, so we could do that. Could always try out the fishing again. Maybe eventually we'll get that, oh, is this more Avatar stuff? All those references will go over my head. It's a secret? Of course it is. The ultimate secrets. So if we do the doctor, she's really close. Probably 2 more events would do it. More revival items. So maybe not a bad idea? Alright, you know, even though I don't know Avatar, I do know that one. About the Fire Nation, I've always seen that. There's what I could actually get. So maybe I'll hang out with the doctor some more. The fishing is open, but I think we could use a bit of a break from it. So let's go to the clinic.
I can feel it.
No, I can feel it too. An election at a time like this, but I'm too lazy to vote. Guess doesn't concern you yet. What are you here for today? Let's do another trial here. Alright, try another environment again. It's not really gonna matter too much, I think. Invite her to the Sky Tower? Sure, why not? Even though we turned her down for the whole dating aspect, I mean, going to the Sky Tower sounds like a romantic date. Sky Tower, huh? Sounds like fun. Let's check it out right away. My girlfriend turns to the moon. I hate when that happens.
Hey.
The buildings look like specks from here. This surely is the best altitude at which to test. Really now. The atmospheric pressure should have dropped at this height. Are your ears okay? My heart is pounding. Oh, hey Snacks, how's things going with you? Yeah, we're playing some Persona today instead. Hopefully we're not hitting on her again. Maybe I should have avoided that. Uh-oh. Are you afraid of heights? I guess you didn't take it that way. You don't look like the type who is. Could it be due to something else? I hope this doesn't affect the results. Let's just give it a try. I really hope the data helps me to complete the development of the medicine. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed. After all, you really are a useful guy. Oh yeah, these safe experimental tests. I have to thank you for that, my little guinea pig.
Well then.
Close off. Let's get started. We're in the middle of a public space. Oh, relax, just kidding. First give me your hand, then we'll take your pulse. That's right, I have something Takemi might like. Oh, do we? I don't remember her gifts, so I'd have to look this up first. Yeah, we were playing Animal Crossing yesterday. I don't know if you were there for that stream. We were playing Deal or No Deal. And the whole thing spawned from this game because there's one guy here who... apparently he's the enemy, and he looks like Howie Mandel from Deal or No Deal. So that kind of inspired that. What's her name again? Damn it, I forgot. Takemi, right? Persona 5 gift. There it is. Alright, so we get down to her name. Alright, so again, she likes a lot of stuff. I know, I mean, I just like selected her, so you think I would have remembered. We actually don't have the most stuff. I'm just realizing. Should probably go ahead and try to buy more. Snack pack, heart ring, heart necklace, rose bouquet, Rakugo collection, classical hits, crimson lipstick. Do we have anything she likes? She actually does like the classical hits. Believe it or not. You definitely think she's into like punk or some kind of gothic style music, but I guess she's into classical as well. Who would have thought it? Alright, I guess I'll just go with this then. Ah, present? Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it when men are thoughtful like you. Alright, well there we go. Feels like I touched her heart a little. Alright, be careful about that. We're not trying to touch her heart too much. Wait, what? This is completely off topic, but have you seen actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf? It's just really funny. Is he a cannibal? He is pretty crazy. I wouldn't be surprised, somehow, if that actually is the case. Shia LaBeouf has actually ate a human at one point. What the hell? What is it exactly? Is this like a video? Or something else? Oh, we could do stuff with Sojiro if we want to. Keep your hands from her heart. It's too close to other body parts. Oh, it's a song about him being a cannibal? No, I'm not familiar with that at all. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's maxed out though. Alright then. We could see what Sojiro actually has. It's supposedly gonna level up soon. Or we could do some fishing. Here, let's put it to the vote. Who would rather see us hang out with Sojiro, and who would rather see some exciting fishing? I'll go off what you guys say, some viewer interaction for you all. He funded it himself? Okay. He does do weird things, so I'm not surprised. Sojiro. I'm shocked. What is he anyway? I forget. Hero. We don't have it, but you know, it's not really like the biggest deal. Because we're gonna level up either way with him. The best dad. What do we get from him? Eventually coffee mastery. Alright, let's go see what we have with Sojiro here. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner? Sure, let's go for it. Let's help the chief out.
Alright then.
Thanks, Futaba's coming to eat here too. I'll get the curry ready and I'll leave the coffee to you. Oh, I forgot we actually have to do anything here. Hopefully not. Should probably look it up just in case. Here we go. I don't know if they've ever answered it. Like, he's definitely her caretaker, and he seemed to have some kind of relationship with the mother, but I'm not sure if they revealed that or not. I was kind of leaning towards that too, with the way he was interacting with her. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I'm wicked full. How's the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom. Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. It's kind of funny though, I mean, she's just walking like down, not even a block I believe, right? I don't even think there's like streets that cars go on between here and the house. Oh, well she ran into a pole. Well, way to go. Okay. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf and screw it, bye. There we go, Biff Tannenism. Making like a leaf and bye. She thought it was delicious, well I guess she liked it then. And what about you? Alright. I accidentally looked up Persona 6 instead of Persona 5, but hey, it worked all the same. I think I'm addicted. It's way too good. Really? I guess you have a pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. We've been scrubbing the same dish for 20 minutes. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the TV show Monk. It's about a detective, Tony Shalhoub, who has a bunch of neuroses. Like, I guess it's mostly OCD, but like everything has to be like completely clean. Like he's obsessed with like washing his hands and that kind of stuff, and like washing dishes like 100 times. So it's kind of like that. Anyway, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry is developed by a scientific genius? Well, you might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. Damn, glad I didn't knock it then. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Wow. So he was trying to hit on her though. It's pretty funny. Alright, so she wasn't any normal girl, huh? You can probably get a good idea just from looking at Futaba. Wakaba was like the adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Men are idiots though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. That's pretty funny. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. That flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. Yeah, I've heard that too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why, when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Huh. Well, we finally got off to it today. It really paid off in the end. There we go. Most excellent. It felt like a huge weight is lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole point of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she's extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with though. She already had Futaba by then after all. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there are tons of emotions crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. Wait, what are you trying to say there? I feel like my bond with Sujiro is growing deeper. And we're not gonna do anything like that. Alright, very nice. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll read this in a second. Let me get through this music here because it's so loud. So, Futaba probably pronounced it Wakaba. So like that, Wakaba? Maybe. I don't know how it's said. I don't know any of these pronunciations. Oh, a Harry Potter reference. Leviosa, not Leviosa. Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious because like she's like walking like right behind them. And it's like so obvious she's there, but then it's like, oh, they never saw her somehow. Anyway, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back. Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. When do we not do what we're told to do? We're always cleaning up around here,
All right.
doing what we're supposed to. What a nice evening. I approve, it was very cute. Okay, well, we'll see when we next see her again, or see the name brought up anyway, I guess we're not gonna see her herself. I'll probably forget by then, if it is a while in between. Have you been well, Try? Yeah, I guess so. Glad to hear that. I'm jelly you get to ditch school and all. Didn't we already have this conversation? Anyways, everything on TV and even online is irritating as shit. Not a day goes by that we don't see Shida on the news, same with Akechi. All that genius detective stuff is a load of bullcrap. It makes me sick how quick they were both to act like heroes. Honestly, the people who believe that rubbish are just as bad. Totally. Everyone's been going on about the end of the year elections like it's some kind of festival. Yeah, this political season's nothing more than a party for most of them. But depending on how we approach it, this might actually be a good opportunity for us. We will take advantage of this commotion to execute our mission. It will be a great distraction. Considering all the attention they're getting, the appearance of the Phantom Thieves will be huge. Let's show them how the Phantom Thieves are still as strong as ever. It's your call when we meet, just be careful, okay? Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. Oh! You know, speaking of that, I think that game's coming out on Steam. I just looked that up recently. Let me see. What was the name of it? Death Stranding, that's right. It might be out now. Yeah, it was just released today, actually. July 14th. So I might actually finally play that game. I was curious to check it out all the way back then. Now I know a little bit about it, like how it's basically about like delivering packages and everything. So I'm not sure how interesting it actually is, based on what I've heard. But yeah, it might be interesting to check out. Oh, Fantron brought up? Yeah. Alright, yeah, I should have read the one message above. Yeah, that's a good idea, Fantron. I might try to play it. I remember looking it up just the other day. I'm like, oh wow, it's coming out in like a week or so. So yeah, it may not be a bad thing to do. Be a completely different game to play. Alright, anyway, let me close that before it does anything it's not supposed to, having Steam up. Well, they're just asking about the palaces again, so let's not do this. You have to think of a day to play it on then. Because I was gonna tell you guys, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be playing the game with Mike. Let's see, did he ever respond to me? He might have been out doing something. He might be working on editing some videos tomorrow. Alright, so maybe we're not gonna be doing, I'm gonna take it as a no. He gave a very vague answer. He says he might be working on videos tomorrow. So I'll just interpret it that we're not playing it tomorrow. I don't know. This is how Michael is. He never gives you a yes or no answer on things. So I guess tomorrow I could start doing it if I wanted to get it now and play it. You think you'll play it as well on Friday since you have a PlayStation? Ah, nice, you got a PlayStation, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in checking it out. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I was gonna say, another thing I wanted to play this week was I was gonna do some more Fallout as well. But I'm not sure when that would be. So the way I'm thinking, and I guess if you guys want to kind of talk it out in chat right now, I can either start doing that tomorrow, or I could play some Fallout tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any one preference or the other. More Fallout, it's a possibility. Alright, so he's around today, if you want to do more of that. Alright, well I guess he's probably the only new thing to do. Love Fallout streams? Is that what you guys are in favor for? Why is that? Why Fallout? Well, I try to do Fallout every once in a while before it gets too long before we played it. Like, I think we did it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's about time to play it again. I want to play it more often. Eventually, maybe I will. But I am bouncing around between a few games. So it's hard to work in there. There's also Horizon Zero Dawn out on Steam now. That's cool. I'm glad a lot of these games are coming out on Steam as well. At this point. So there is the option for them. It seems like it's mostly the PlayStation games where they really don't come out on the PC right away. But at least they actually are coming out eventually. So yeah, maybe I'll do Fallout then. It is nice because I can avoid paying the $60 at least for a little bit longer. But I probably will before too long anyway, regardless. What is Shinya? He is... I should probably get his persona if we're gonna hang out with him too much. Assuming we don't have it already. Skilled gamer, there he is. He's the tower. More ammo. Alright, let me see. Wait, I should check if we already have it. No, wait, persona, there we go. Okay, we do have the tower. Not just Death Stranding, I'm also gonna get Paper Mario and the Ghost of Tsushima on Friday. Whoa, that's a lot of games. I didn't know Paper Mario's coming out so soon. That is cool though. You know, Fantron, you have to let me know how it goes when you play that. Cause I am curious to hear if it's gonna be any good. Alright, what time of day is it? Just after school, okay. Alright, in that case we'll do the thing with our friend here. We'll see how this goes. we'll have to work on his hangout because we're not gonna level up just yet, unfortunately. Yeah, for the most part I try to limit how many games I get at once, especially since I know I can't get around to playing them all. Like, we just had like the big Steam sale, and like there were a couple of things I was looking at, but I held off on buying anything because really the fact is there's a lot of stuff that I'm already playing and feel like I need to finish first, and even though it's tempting to pick up the games when they're on sale like that, most likely I wouldn't get around to playing them anyway, and I kind of already figured. So I kind of held off on actually buying anything. Yeah, hopefully. You tried to watch Death Stranding, you fell asleep? I'm not gonna promise if it'll be any more exciting when I play it. I mean, here's the thing, it probably won't be, because if you know the way I play games, I tend to play them all very slowly like this. So it'll probably take me even longer to like do everything inside that game. I can only imagine. Alright, let's go for the studying. I guess we're inviting him to the street. I have no idea what's on it, because I don't remember the street names in this town. Hopefully it's something good.
Hey.
So many people, and there's a ton of foreigners too. I guess it's a, I don't know, some kind of tourist destination. I don't recognize this at all. It's like a festival. Do you think it's like this every day? What are we gonna do here, Morning Sun? I'm not interested in temples. I mean, people watching is kind of what Yusuke does. I don't know why we do it with the kid. Walking around getting something to eat? I mean, I guess we could treat him to lunch or something. It's a... Oh, what is it, Crystal? A dot dot dot. What is it? Are we saying the choice is answer A? Oh, me. Yeah, well, we can go ahead and eat then. Oh, Asakusa, okay. Really? I thought we were gonna go to the temple. The Fire Nation. It smells something good. Haha, you figured it out, right? I haven't been able to eat lunch at school lately, which sucks. You're really nice, Morning-san. Thanks for bringing me here. Hey, what should we eat first? Whatever that is, or Dengo. Let's see who can eat the most. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I didn't even want to try.
Later.
What's the point of watching walkthroughs if you'd play the game instead? It's a good question. And I think that answer varies from person to person. Yeah, Jason says he has a PS3 and Xbox 360, so he experienced games through Let's Plays mostly. See, that's interesting. So it's mostly the fact that you don't have the system to actually play the games on yourself. I see. Yeah, and some people probably tell you it's to try to view the game from another perspective. That's kind of why I watch who I've watched in the past in regards to Let's Plays. I thought it's pretty interesting watching different people's opinions on games and seeing the different reactions they would have to them, seeing how they compare and contrast to mine. I always thought it was kind of interesting for certain games that I really had an attachment to as a kid. Like, when I was watching Mike Money, he was one of the people I watched when I was getting started on YouTube in those early years. And he played a lot of the same games that I did, like, he played like the Zelda series like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and that sort of stuff. And it was cool watching the way he played them and how he told stories on his perspectives on the games and what he thought of them those years ago. So that's kind of why I watched different Let's Plays over the years. Now, I don't really watch them too much in general, since I'm usually busy making them at this point. But yeah, I'm kind of reading you guys to see what you say about it. Games I have on PC would probably be more enjoyable if my PC wasn't 10 years old and breaking slowly. T-Master says I watch LPs when I don't feel like playing them myself. Or I used to have a bad habit of buying games and never finishing them, so watching someone playing them while I'm at work also allows me to. That's pretty cool. Experience the game in its entirety. Try to not watch any walkthroughs because of spoilers. Yeah, that's something I try to avoid doing Fantron as well. I've pretty much never watched a game that I haven't played. I'm trying to think. Unless it's a game I know that I'll never watch, or never play for myself, because I've never had any interest in it. Yeah, I've never really like watched anything blind, so to speak. Like The Last of Us. Yeah, you know what's funny? The Last of Us was a game which I actually played a little bit of in the beginning, but then there was nothing that really compelled me for playing it. Like, I know it's a lot of game that people love, and I don't want to get into a debate on it or like its quality or whatever, but I played like a bit of it. I actually have a Let's Play of it that people could actually go back and watch to see exactly how much I got through, but there's nothing in it that really interested me too much. I'm not really like a huge fan of zombie games for the most part. And so I actually ended up watching the rest of it on YouTube just to kind of see how it was after I stopped playing it for myself. And I thought some parts of it were interesting, but it didn't seem like the kind of game that, you know, I'd actually want to play through myself. But it was cool to see how the story kind of ended up going. It's good he's arrested, but it's a shame he committed suicide. Oh, they're talking about us. He was gonna get the death penalty anyway. It's not perfect, but it's no big tragedy either. It's true. Figured it settles everything. I almost missed hearing about this. News of the suicide's been eclipsed by the election coverage. Okay. Not as attached to The Last of Us as I was compared to Telltale's The Walking Dead. Yeah, I think The Walking Dead did a really good job with that. It really did. Building up the relationship between Lee and then Clementine. And then on the way they kind of followed up on her story afterwards. That was pretty cool. I liked it. And you know, funny enough, that's another thing where I ended up, you know, watching it rather than playing a lot of it. I played, I think, the first Walking Dead game and maybe the second season, right? The second season was when Clementine was still young, right? But she was doing things on her own. And like she meets up with like a second batch of survivors. I think I played the first two. And then they had like a spin-off game, and they had like a final game where Clementine like wrapped everything up. And that was the one where like they were starting to shut down during the middle of it, and I think another team had to pick it up and finish it. Yeah, so I played like the first two, I think. And then I ended up watching the other ones because, I don't know, I wasn't really like a fan of the gameplay style at that point. I liked it for like the first two games, but then it kind of got a bit repetitive because all those games are pretty much the same. So I ended up just watching them at that point. And I did like the story. I thought they did it pretty well. Sometimes we watch these walkthroughs because we don't think we'll get a chance to play the games on the expensive consoles. That's a pretty good reason. It's pretty fair. It is interesting to see how other people come about watching videos like this. It is cool to hear. After a certain someone died, I stopped watching Telltale's The Walking Dead. Or, huh. Yeah, trying to think who it would be. Is it the first one? With the character in that game? Not saying who it is again. I did really like the main character that they had in the first one, without getting too specific about it. Or is it someone else they're talking about? But I do think they did the follow-ups pretty well. For the most part. I think the first one was definitely the best. The Wolf Among Us is pretty good too. They did that dirty. Oh, I know. I really liked The Wolf Among Us. And like, they were taking their sweet time working on the sequel to that, and then by the time they finally started, they were about to go under, so what a shame. Okay, yeah. I was definitely saddened by that too. Because they were such a great character. Alright, so we have a few options actually. But maybe it'll just be best to do Sojiro. Yeah, there's no one else aside from that. Alright, so Sojiro's gonna level up again here. Big B was a lot of fun. I love his personality. Alright, let's help him out here.
Thanks.
Sorry and thanks. The regulars will be here in a minute. Which is funny, because I thought he was closing up the shop for the day anyway. Or, you know, for like the season, since we're supposed to be undercover or whatever. Don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation, followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. Oh wow. And I can get both of these things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. Wow. Sojiro's like, I got no time for thoughts. He always dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? Oh, we're going on this again? Someone needs to shut up. Getting her nose in other people's business like this, what the hell? He was so morally ambiguous. Yeah, he was a lot of fun. Getting the PS4 gave me a reason not to watch walkthroughs of this game anymore until you beat this part of the game. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I think, you know, Frog here was the same way. Because he was watching this all the way back before he had a copy of the game. And eventually he was able to actually play it. And he actually beat it all in like, I don't know, a few weeks or whatever. I'm ambivalent to good and evil. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh yes. Shadow is like the ultimate edgy hedgehog. Trying to say that fast is probably a problem. Anyway, where do I have this? I think I still have Sojiro's guide up here. Or at least I should. There he is. Yeah, to each his own. This freaking gaudy customer, the worst. That's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. The Edgehog. Yeah, I guess we should just leave it at that. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay? Okay. Well, she seemed especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Yeah, it's called 6 feet. Well, oh. You know, I'm just noticing, we're supposed to be, like, dead and not having our face shown. But everyone's coming in and seeing at this point. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah? And what have you done to care for her? Oh wait, is this really her father? You know quite well what I've done. It's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? Oh my god. So that's who this is. We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. Or he's some kind of relative anyway. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. Wait, they're not supposed to know about us. No, this is terrible. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem like the best environment for Futaba now, does it? Wow, what a scumbag. Shut your damn mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? Oh my god, could this get any worse? Now they're all getting together. Sojiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's clearly a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you in here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Goodbye now. Yeah, this guy's a dick. Who's watched the Ubisoft Forward? No, I haven't seen that. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. Yeah, I'm guessing like they expect you to have done this like way before he's supposed to be like undercover like this. Because it is pretty silly. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. Ah, here we go. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba... Wait, hold on. Wakaba. I think it's Wakaba. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. It's disgusting. He didn't even let her bathe. What the hell? Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. What is wrong with this guy? I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my own care. Like, aside from the fact that it's just terribly abusive and a cruel thing to do, why would you want someone who smells in your house? Like, how does that even work out for him? Like, oh yeah, I want this girl to be completely filthy and smelly in my house. That makes a lot of sense. Like, what? Just bizarre in all sorts of ways. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Nah, that was no mistake. Yeah, that's what we want to go with here. Heh, thanks. I never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. Oh, cause she didn't leave her room, you think? Here, let me see. The way they worded it was weird. He didn't even let her bathe, so it's like they're saying he prevented her from bathing. Not like, oh, like he didn't make her bathe or something. He didn't let her bathe. I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? Just to degrade her? I guess. That's just so messed up. Yeah, that makes it even worse, I guess. Either way though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door and go. Some BS about the water bill? Maybe he's super cheap too. I don't know, I guess maybe it's something like T-Master said. Sounds like it might be. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. Well, you're definitely the best one for it though. They say that blood is thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Well, it's kinda weird. For some reason I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Huh. I guess there really is something special about you. Yeah, it's like these scenes were definitely made for before he knew that you were a Phantom Thief. You can kinda tell. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper.
All right.
Oh boy. I didn't realize I had a clock like this here. It's that late already. I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. Oh, blood of the... I was gonna say, like, what is the blood of the womb? I don't know if I want to know. Thanks for clarifying. Or more kindness. Well, we finally maxed it out. Oh.
All right.
Nope. Not yet. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty bad indeed. Oh, I like how we're back here in the school, even though we're not really here. This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Cheeto cool?
How about you?
I loved him in Deal or No Deal. It's the best host ever. It's better than Regis. A charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited, hmm? Not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader. Like communication skills. Like watch, they're gonna get on the phone and call me. Hey Troy, could you answer this question for us? No one in the school ever raises their hand to answer anything. Don't you think his words are easy to understand and resonate with you? Everyone's getting tricked by this facade. They don't even know it's all lies. We have to make him show his true colors. See your true colors. Do 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 do. Alright. Let's look it up here. Makes you think of people dancing in the woods? Yeah, some kind of, witches, usually with covens. Yeah, witches or vampires, there you go. A bunch of witches having some kind of ceremony, I guess. Huh. Well, Futaba's always a good option, for obvious reasons. You know, it's kind of funny. Is anyone gonna... What is wrong with you guys? You guys are so cruel. I'm not trying to do some kind of 100% accurate singing here. Good lord. I'm just gonna quit. What the hell, man? Getting knocked left and right. I don't even know why I try anymore. Also, I'm glad J-Pedal came back for the first time in like 10 minutes to say that, by the way. Thanks, J-Pedal. I know, this is why I never learned how to sing. Because you get criticized by people for trying. I could have been something. I could have been a contender. You tried because you're mourning. You know what, J-Pedal? I set you up for that one. I kind of worded that intentionally. Not gonna lie. I was hoping we'd go that way. Alright, let's sing out some more. Alright, well I guess I'll just continue playing the game, I guess, then. Because I'm definitely not gonna get criticized for that at all now, will I? Let's sing it with her. Because clearly there's nothing that's ever, objectionable or questionable about my gameplay. It's always 100%. This is one of the promise lists. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. Okay, let's try that again. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. Okay, but that's kinda wrong. How so? There is one promise I lied about doing. Oh no. One promise I never actually finished. Gotta keep your promises if you want to keep your friends. It was get along with Kana-chan. Who? This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. So what, we have to go back and like track down this girl? And like make amends? What the hell? It's like that movie. What is it I'm thinking of? Like, there's a movie where this guy has to go back and like get, like make reparations for like all the no, it's not a movie, it's oh, what's that TV show? My Name is Earl. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's that TV show where the guy wins the lottery, but then like he loses the ticket or whatever, so he has to like go back and like he's trying to fix his karma with like all the people he's wronged in the past. That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, there's some like weird movie or show that this kind of reminds me of. And that's what it was. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I locked myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend, I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day she said something to me, "Good morning." She started saying it every day from then on. Alright, let's double check here, we wanna be careful. Alright, well I guess that must have been a shock. I guess she never saw it coming. It's like she's doing a 12-step program. Pretty much. I guess that is a good way of putting it too, Jason. Totally. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her then, the first few times. I let the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd always come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she's been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could become friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. Alright, there's gonna be a but here. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. There we go. What happened? One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Oh, good lord, where's this going? No. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Aww. She was trying to help out. Well, you didn't know any better. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. And I ran so far away, but I cannot sing the song. For obvious reasons now. And I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list. And every month, I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary, and sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Well, she did suddenly become pushy. Yeah, this choice doesn't matter, so let's have some fun with it. You're a little pushy today. This is another part of our deal. I see how it is. Feels like Futaba-chan is depending on me. I don't know why I did the chan. But whatever. She's barely a foot taller. She's barely taller than Joker when she's just sitting. Or he's just sitting. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go and look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for some other time. Hey there, Joker, what's going on with you? Welcome to the stream. You're the same height? I don't know how tall she is. Did they say her height at any point?
You're back.
Back we are. Alright then. So who do we have tonight? I guess we have time for one more hangout, maybe. We already did all this. Wow, so no one's really around then. Some more, no, Kawakami only, not Sojiro. Yeah, not much around here. I guess we could do the fishing. 5 foot? 5 foot even, wow. I didn't know they listed it somewhere. It's been really long. What's up with the cheat? We're not cheating on anyone. What are you talking about? We're staying true to Makoto. It was just a normal hangout with her. I swear. We've still avoided it. I swear. Nah, gonna get accused of cheating again? What the heck? Alright. Well, I guess we could do fishing. As much of an excitement that's gonna be for the end of the stream, here we go. Gotta do it. Yeah, we had to turn down so many girls. It's a shame, but it's what's had to been done. Let's get some more bait first, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of abuse that goes on in this game between the different kids. Here, get some more of each one, just in case. You never know how much there's gonna be. 5 of each. What's going on here? Come on, do it. We're used to having a whole army, but I fell off things and got busy? I'm not sure what you mean, what? Do the cheating? I'm not gonna cheat. No, I refuse to do that. I don't know what this whole business of an army is. What the heck, you had an army of people? But yeah, if you're ever busy and you can't come to the streams, don't worry about that. I never hold that against anyone. Alright, let's just use the pond. A lot of what happens in the game happens in real life. Yeah, it's mostly realistic stuff that they talk about. I mean, obviously it's not completely realistic with all the going to different dimensions and stuff and that sort of thing. But most of it is based on like real life situations and stuff like that. I will say, it's handled in this game, and I've said this before, I don't mind games like this having these mature topics with disturbing things like that, right? And I have to contrast this with the way Ultra Despair Girls handle it, because I criticize it a lot in Ultra Despair Girls, the way they kind of deal with the child abuse, because it's oftentimes played up as like a joke for half the game, and it's kind of messed up. But this game's always taken it as like a serious subject matter and kind of treated it that way, so it really kind of contrasts what what the difference are between the two, and highlights, you know, exactly what I get at when I'm like, I really don't like the way Ultra Despair Girls kind of handled that stuff, and the way they address those topics in that game as compared to this. Let's go try to get this glowing one. Go for it.
Nice.
Oh, we got the wrong one. Oh, you dick fish. I knew that was gonna happen somehow. Good lord. The funny thing is, you're like right on top of this other one too. Grab it. Come on, please. You're right there. Sometimes a fish really, it's like you never get the one you want. What the hell? Alright, let's try this one more time.
Yes.
There we go. Whoa. Wow, that took a while. Let's see here. I really don't remember if it was my team versus Twitch. Oh, I remember, yeah. Because Joker, you were the one that kept on, like, demanding that I cheat in the chat, that's right. I remember, that was a few months ago now. But yeah, it was kind of funny. The only thing was, you kind of did it, like very often, and it started to kind of get a bit old. But yeah, I remember, because that's when we were streaming both on Twitch and this at the same time. It does bring back memories, though, I will admit. Don't think this style of fishing actually works? Probably not. Like I said, some of the things that are in this game are realistic, but then stuff like this isn't exactly how it's done. Let's admit it. I might have to switch over. Yeah, let's try to get this glowing one here. I'll switch over to the other bait. So we can kind of save the top class one, at least a little bit. Now let's see if I actually get the right one. No, no, no. Not you. These fish, I swear to God. Is that one glowing too? Oh no, that's the little one that's glowing. Let me give this a little bit of time here. Let them separate. But yeah, I don't know how many of you guys were on the Ultra Despair Girl streams, but... Or not the streams, but watch those videos.
Hey.
Because the whole time I was playing it, I was trying to be patient with it, I really was. Despite what people may think. But like, all the interactions with the kids just made me angry. Because they're like such annoying characters, and then they try to win your sympathy by like pointing out how like, oh, but these kids were actually abused in a way. and they went through these terrible circumstances. But it's like, all right, but half the time you're playing the game, they treat it like a joke, and then later on they expect you to feel sad about it. It's like you get these really mixed signals while playing it. I don't think it was handled well at all. I really don't. Fishing in real life is so fun. I used to go a few times when I was a kid, but I haven't been there doing any fishing in a long time. I have an uncle that's really into it. Did it stop glowing, or is it just... Oh, it's because it's far out in the distance. I think that's why.
You got it.
Calm down. Don't need to get lectured by you too now, Mona. I played Watch Dogs a little bit. I think I got that for the PC when that came out for the PC at the first point whenever it was released. I don't know. It pretty much did just feel like a, kind of a Grand Theft Auto clone for the most part.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's too far away though, and that little fish will try to take it instead, I just know it. I love how you have a huge pond, but the fish are like always in the same spot. All gathered together, pretty much. Let's see if we can maybe get it. Nah, it's not gonna be close enough. I'll try it though, just for the sake of it. I think it slowly turns when it hears the sound. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We actually got it. Amazing. Alright, finally. Alright, let me catch up with the chat here. T-Master said I was gonna start watching Ultra Spare Girls since I have watched the other Danganronpa series, but it sounds like you didn't enjoy it. It sounds like you want to finish it. Oh wait, hold on. But it doesn't sound like you want to finish it. I have to read this 3 times, I'm sorry. I don't want to start it. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Like, it could just be me and not enjoying the game as much as the other ones, but I really do feel like it's not as good as the others. It's a completely different style of game from the others, and to me it didn't seem like it was done all that well. There are certain aspects of it I did like, especially at first, but then after a while it started to kind of, go off the rails in my opinion. Can I recommend a game? It's made by the oh yeah, I've heard of this game. Catherine Full Body. I played the original Catherine. Not a Let's Play or a stream, but I did play it, I don't know, like 8-9 years ago, whenever that first came out. It was a while ago, wasn't it? It was for the PS3 originally, I think. Yeah, I would do the Full Body if, well, I mean, I could get it for the PS4, I guess. But I was trying to wait to see if they would ever come out for the PC, because I was looking forward to that most of all. And it is a lot of fun. I do like that game. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be blind, and I think like playing it for the first time blind would be like the best way of experiencing it, because it's such a fun tale. And yeah, we were always trying to pressure Mike into playing it because he doesn't know the story. And I think he would have really enjoyed it, but he does think it's basically, yeah, what TCam said it is. Like, I don't know, he has like a really weird impression of it in his head. It is very lewd, I guess, in certain regards, but it doesn't really show anything that's like completely over the top. Anyway, let's resume this here. See if any new fish popped up. Maybe that we can get top class. Nothing too amazing. I'll get this regular blue one. Or neither of them. Because apparently I missed. Terribly. I don't know if this little fish is gonna come over here. I'm kind of nervous about that. Little fish, get out of here. Okay, it actually lessened. Oh, of course, it's slightly to his right, so he's not gonna see it. He decided to change his head. Turn his head. I mean, he could change his head too. Oh my god. You're the worst fish ever. No, stop moving. Now he's next to the other fish, and I cannot get him this angle. Oh, great, now they're looking in the same direction. This fish is in La La Land. What the hell? It doesn't see like anything around it. Here we go. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I have no idea what you're talking about there. Oh, what, is that Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I think I've heard that before, actually. Did the other one spawn? Nope, still don't see any golden one. I'm trying to get this last big blue one. Watch it then spawns the one we actually want. That'd be kind of funny. This might be the last chance we have to get one. I forget how many you actually have, and I wasn't keeping count. Oh. Come on in. Whoop, let's let this refill a little bit. There we go. Oh, we do have one more, okay. Hopefully the other thing didn't spawn, I'll be pissed. Oh my... goddamn you, game. I swear to God. I knew that was gonna happen. Somehow I knew. As soon as we had that other chance to get it again. So this is the rare fish, and you get a chance of catching that, but you have to have the large bait. Like the top class bait, not the large bait. I could try to get it, but it's not gonna listen to me. It'll just ignore it. It'll be like, meh, I do not want that one. It is not good enough. I only consume the top tier bait. Yeah. So I'll have to go for one of these other medium fish. This guy should do.
Nice.
So we could have gotten a ton of points probably. If we actually were able to rein it in. Thing is, it is very hard to get. Alright, more proficiency. He's the Italian Batman and Zorro. Okay. 74. Not bad. Probably have been like an even 10 with like that really rare fish. Alright, let's get more bait then, I guess. I should always buy even more than I think I need. So we'll get 6 of the top class. Get another 2 of these. I did eat up a lot of our money, but oh well. Alright, we're good. We can always buy more later too. But not sure how many chances we're gonna have to do this, because there are only like 20 days as we can see here. So will we get that item? I'm not sure. Still need like 70,000 to go. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got the maids over there. Alright, they're already talking about the selection again when they already say the same things over and over. The Ubisoft theory. Well, I'm not familiar with it anyway. Oh, that all their games take place in the same universe? Oh, it's kind of like, what's the name of it? I have to look it up because I can't remember the name. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. There's this theory that they always have, about how like a lot of the TV shows take place in the same universe. And, I think it's, I want to say it's Saint Elsewhere. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys know about Saint Elsewhere. It's a show that was popular in, was it the 80s or the like late 70s? I can't remember. Yeah, the Tommy Westfall theory. Yeah, Saint Elsewhere is a show in the 80s. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, because it's a bit of an older show. But Saint Elsewhere was like this show about a hospital. And spoilers for it, the ending of it is that like it all takes place in this snow globe that like this autistic child is like shaking or whatever. Like, it's really weird. Like that's the end of the TV show. That's in the finale. And the thing is, like, there's a lot of crossovers with that show with other shows, and then like other shows that cross over into like other shows as well. So like there's this theory that like every show on TV pretty much takes place in like this one kid's snow globe. It's pretty wild. You can actually find videos of it to like describe it in more detail. As you can see, I've already forgotten about like most of it because I had to look up the details. But it's pretty amusing. I always find that stuff kind of interesting. Alright, they're just talking more about the stupid politician. I could just skip this shit. Yeah, well, everyone's fooled by him. Haven't noticed that for the past 3 years. Let's use a round first. I should probably just end it though. Yeah, I'm after my time. That's right. Just to get a look at what's coming up ahead though. So Shinya is around. Could do more with Futaba and Takemi though. Wow, we're making a lot of progress with Futaba. You know, let's get a look at things first to see what we get though. Treasure reboot. Revive search objects in the area after battle. Oh, that's like those little things you collect then? Oh, that's interesting. Probably not like the most amazing thing, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds pretty similar to the thing that I was talking about. That is cool. I do like that stuff. But anyway, I will end today's stream here.
Let's do it.
I wonder if secretly all this is taking place in yet another universe. I mean, the funny thing is, we could do, we could connect this universe with the, a crossover with Mike Money's game channel, because there is also Try Morning in, Mike Money's MLB The Show Let's Play from, like 10 years ago, because he made a baseball player named after me. So technically, Try Morning goes on here to grow up, get out of Japan, and become a part of the Major League Baseball. So, yeah. Weird connections and things. Anyways, guys, let's end tonight's stream. I'd like to thank you all for coming out, keeping me company as we played a couple more hours of Persona, gotten some fun stuff done, and making more progress in regards to the other confidants that we haven't leveled up yet. So maybe eventually we'll get ourselves back into the palace, but I might actually wait for this one. Usually I do the palaces first, but since it seems like this is one of the last ones, if not the last one, I think we're gonna wait here a little bit. So he hit first base. Alright, I'm not gonna answer any more questions here. Alright everyone, you guys all have yourselves a good night, and I'll see you next time. Till then everyone, take care.